So hey, remember playing Street Fighter 2 in the arcade?
What the hell is that?
Oh right, YouTube is run by kids. Possibly literally.
Nani?
Alright, so back in the day, arcades were these places you'd beg your parents to take you to, where for just a quarter, or 2, or 12, you could play the latest and greatest video games and experience true unadulterated joy, for about 5 to 10 minutes, then frustration, followed by more quarters, and the cycle repeats itself until you're able to reach the final boss, and then, finally, after all the money you threw down, some jackhole comes up on player 2, smacks you down, and then beats the final boss. Now some people would probably just get mad and stop playing, but others get even. But they know they can't get even just yet, so they study up. They get strategy guides that have the worst advice. They buy potato quality VHS tapes.
My offense and defense abilities are flawless.
Put in day after day of practice until they find that jackhole and give him the agony of defeat. This is the type of gamer that the original Street Fighter V was made to appeal to, the people who crave the thrill of battle against other humans, the people who devote large portions of their free time to nailing their execution and memorizing matchups, the people who want to be the very best, like no one ever was. The problem that Capcom discovered is that these types of people are a dying breed. And so, 2 years later, Capcom released the ironically named Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. I mean, it does have arcade mode finally, but it's an ironic name because it wasn't really made for the people who cut their teeth on arcade cabinets. It's made for literally everyone else. But does it deliver? Does Street Fighter V Arcade Edition redeem Capcom's flagship series? Alright, so I didn't actually buy Arcade Edition, which I guess should be the first point in its favor. If you bought the original Street Fighter V from 2 years ago, you get all that new content except for the characters. And I know this might sound like me being entitled, but I don't get anything special for being there from the beginning. Like, what if you paid the $100 or so for the game at launch, plus both of the seasons, while all these dirty non-believers get all that for $40? Like, come on, give me some fight money at least.
My fight money!
Speaking of which, I guess Capcom is hard up for cash right now because all the fight money payouts have been cut in half, if you even get that. Capcom, baby, there's more respectable ways to get money than this, like panhandling, or opening a Patreon. I guess it really doesn't matter, all the cool stuff requires real money, and all the really cool stuff is free with mods, thank God for PC. The lack of fight money rewards really takes away the drive to experience all these new single player modes, which is a damn shame because there is a lot here. Arcade mode is legitimately well done, and this isn't sarcasm, with remixed music, matching costumes, series specific endings, and tons of gallery unlocks that'll keep the casual crowd busy for weeks if not months. It feels dirty to give Capcom compliments after all the stupid crap they've done the past couple of years, but I can't take this away from them. What I can take away from them is the AI and how laughably obvious the input reading is. I haven't even tried to go for the crossover costume requirements. Even Ray Charles can see that Capcom is trying to screw people out of what little fight money they still get with far beyond SNK boss syndrome fights. Mildly related subject, let's discuss the real meat and potatoes of a fighting game, the roster, and how it's about as balanced as Christian Bale.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god.
Something wrong? Patrick? You're sweating.
Granted, this is pretty much par the course for Street Fighter. While some other fighting games focus on a specific game plan and all characters are built with that focus in mind, most Street Fighters have wildly different characters with wildly different game plans. While that does offer more variety, it also means that the game effectively turns into a long and drawn out rock, paper, scissors, lizard spot. Now, I could throw out terms like asymmetrical design and perfect imbalance, but I don't know what those mean, and based on my playtime, neither does Capcom. Street Fighter 4 had the same problem, but with the ludicrous execution requirements, it made it a struggle just to keep up with one character. Y'all can crap on Street Fighter 5 for being easy mode all you want, but at least now there's no excuse not to learn at least 3 characters. Too bad Ranked doesn't really encourage that though. You pre-select a character and run it automatically in each fight. While I'm glad they offer the best 2 out of 3 setup in Ranked, it's just a formality without letting me swap characters after a loss. Neither players are forced to rematch either, so you will get runners. Alright, it's easy to do this. Focus on the negative. It's just human nature. Truth of the matter, I don't know if it's actually that different from before, or it's just that absence makes the heart grow fonder, but I actually like this game now.
Say what?
I can't put my finger on why I actually like it, which is a shame considering that's my one job. I know that's not a popular opinion, and it's got nothing on Vampire Savior, King of Fighters, Third Strike, CVS 2, or any other fighter I ever took seriously, but I actually am kinda okay with this game. I'm sure part of that is due to there actually friggin' being something to do while you wait for matches now, but it also just feels good. Like, not great, but it doesn't make me feel nothing like Launch Edition did, and it doesn't make me want to destroy something the way Street Fighter 4 did. The netcode is good enough, the fighting engine feels perkier than it used to, and there's something about these characters. Can't quite put my finger on it, but this is a pretty nice roster with some pretty sweet character designs. Mostly.
That's retarded. And no offense to retards out there, because God knows they're big and strong.